Hello, I'm Simon Christie and welcome to this week's episode of Your 4x4. Now this week I'm just out of Broken Hill at Eldee Station and we're here for a very special event, the Eldee Easter Event. It's going to be a fantastic celebration of four-wheel driving specifically set up for families. Now whilst I'm here just out of Broken Hill, Danny's down a little bit further south at the Loveday 4x4 property where he's following the forum guys from the nissanpatrol.com.au forum who are having a great gathering there over Easter. Well, we've got a great episode planned for you here at Eldee, so let's get stuck straight into the stages. Your 4x4 is proudly presented by Berrima Diesel, ARB 4x4 accessories, Piranha off-road products, Kaymar rear end protection, wholesale automatic transmissions and Lightforce performance lighting. The Eldee Easter event is specifically designed to get families into the outback, enjoying what the Broken Hill region has to offer, enjoying the Eldee Station environment and experiencing what their four-wheel drives can and can't do. So it's all about learning, getting out here, having some fun and bringing the families along for a bit of fun competition. Well, before we get into the full report on all of the stages, let's cross over to the station owners to find out more about this beautiful location.
G'day, I'm Stephen Schmidt from Eldee Station. Welcome to the 2012 Easter Challenge, hosted by us at Eldee Station and Simon and Miranda from YOUR4X4 and 4-Wheel Drive TV and Simon Christie's Pro Tips. Eldee Station is about 56k from Broken Hill, 30k from Silverton. Teamed up with Simon and Miranda from YOUR4X4 a couple of years ago now and discussed it and sort of grew from there, and it's sort of grown to like 45 competitors this year or thereabout. Hopefully it'll continue in the next few years. It's just getting bigger and better with the support of all our sponsors and friends. The sort of terrain we'll use out here is just mainly sandy creeks, a few little rocks, nothing too strenuous, but mainly gymkhana type events like weaving out of barrels and just silly little events you wouldn't even think of. You get fun out of and get a laugh out of, but that's mainly all it's about. How about having fun with the family and the kids and getting a laugh? We just encourage people to come out to this side of the barrier range. It's just a start of a journey if you wish. Like we've had a lot of people coming out, they're booked in here this weekend, they continue on up to Inaminka, Tipperburra, Cameron's Corner, Birdsville, the Dig Tree, White Cliffs if you wish. They're not going to wreck their cars if they come here because they've got to keep going another 1,000 k's before they get back home to wherever they're going. Just for anyone that turns up in their cars, it's just for the mum and dad and the kids. We've got a pool here for them to splash around in and enjoy themselves if it's pretty hot. Ride around their push bikes and skateboards or whatever. The wives or some of the younger kids, they'll just go navigator for their mum or dad and they'll just enjoy themselves for the day and just log around and have a good time. I think there's about 4 or 5 new stages. Everything's sort of a little bit different, nothing's the same, so hopefully we'll do it this year and we'll change it up again next year.
Hi, I'm Naomi Schmidt from Eldee Station. We are very excited to have 43 teams starting here this weekend at Eldee Station. This is our second time running the event, and this year we've doubled the size of the event. Simon's been up here for a week setting the stages and the track notes for all the challenges, and all of the participants are looking forward to a great weekend of four-wheel driving. Eldee Station is a working sheep and cattle station. We've got around 40,000 acres of land here. We have the barrier ranges to the east and they go out onto the Mundy flat plains to the west. This event is a perfect opportunity for families to experience the outback in an exciting, fun and controlled event. They're also going to learn a lot about their four-wheel drives. They'll experience some map reading and GPS operations, and for the most part they'll be relying on each other for a lot of teamwork.
As you can see, Eldee Station has everything we need and we've set a fantastic array of stages to test a whole range of four-wheel drive capabilities and skills. I've laid this weekend's stages out to include the entire family. There's going to be a few surprises along the way. Stage 1 Saturday morning was titled Voyager Creek Carver, and the owners of Voyager 4x4 Adventures were on board as marshals. This short course was simply a slalom up and back run, but the tightly bunted course and narrow slalom gates made it a real test of the driver's ability and their vehicle's turning circle. A hammerhead type opening at the far end of the course allowed for a number of strategies as to just how competitors would approach the stage and as effectively as possible make the midway turnaround. As expected, many of the teams completely botched the turnaround point with hilarious results.
G'day, my name is Jason King from Voyager 4x4 Adventures. This is our first foray into the Eldee Easter Event. We were contacted by Simon from 4 Drive TV to come along, join in, be a sponsor and get involved, and so far everybody's having an absolutely great time. Stages 1 to 5 have gone really well this morning and we're looking forward to a really big afternoon. Going great. Good day.
Yes, great.
Stage 2 was a variation on last year's reversing challenge. A heart-shaped crossover course was set on the edge of the creek, and tightly bunted there was no room for error as the teams first drove the conventional way around into a gate, selected reverse and completed the entire stage backwards. Sponsored by Exide and Travel Buddy and marshalled by the property owner Stephen Schmidt, the reverse crossover was another tricky but fun stage.
Hi, I'm Beth Berry and we're back here at Eldee Station this year. We're the defending champions, had a great time last year, so we've come back to try and bring it home again, but it's a bit more challenging, a few more people, so who knows, we'll just have lots of fun.
Well, for this week's email competition, Lish and Serge have written in, "Our 4x4 allows us to take our kids to places they wouldn't normally experience. Australia needs to be seen, and people forget that. It is spectacular."
For sending in that email, you've won yourself a Lightforce tack torch and stubby holder. All entries go into the running for the ARB twin motor portable compressor, the projector inverter and the amazing Carry Boy canopy worth $3,500. Thanks to all of the sponsors, and check the website for full details.
To truly see the road ahead, some drivers need ESP. Others simply choose Lightforce. Welcome to Lightforce country, where your safety is our vision.
Whether you've got ESP or not, Lightforce Performance Lighting is the smart choice.
The next generation of shock absorbers is here. Leading the way in 4x4 suspension development, Old Man Emu introduces the most advanced and finely tuned shock absorber on the market. Nitro Charger Sport incorporates a new valving system that instantly adapts to all terrain for an outstanding smooth ride and phenomenal control. Backed by a 3-year, 60,000 kilometre warranty, you can trust Nitro Charger Sport, built in Australia for Australian conditions.
Sometimes the front runners lead from behind, and when it comes to protecting your rear, Kaymar are world leaders in rear end protection and tow bar combinations. The just released Prado 150 is no exception. With a bar that is designed to follow the car's lines and work with your sensors and factory camera. For the best in rear end protection, trust Kaymar. It's a statement, not just an accessory, but the toughest of 4x4 trips. For more info, go to kaymar.com.au.
Now our question for the experts this week comes from Malcolm Moody. And Malcolm has written, "We have front and rear diff breathers installed on our Prado, but nothing for the gearbox or transfer case. Is it important to extend these breathers too?" Now that's a fantastic question, and I think Alan Johnson from Piranha will be able to answer that for us.
Now, diff breathers are really important, as I'm sure you realise, because they're the lowest bit. They're the bit that's going to hit the water first, and obviously, if you haven't got diff breathers, you're going to suck water in, which is why you've got them on the car. Now, the next thing up in the scale of things sitting in the car that's mechanical is your gearbox, transfer box package, and absolutely, they can suck water in as well. Now, they are sealed a lot better than your diffs are because of the nature of the seals on them, but they can still get water in. Now, if you can get to the top of the gearbox transfer box without too much trouble, there's normally a breather on the top there which you can then pull off and connect a diff breather tube to that, and you can actually tee that into your diff breather tube, or you can run a separate diff breather. Now, that's a really, really good thing to do. However, it's very important, if you don't get the seal 100%, it's going to get more water in than if you hadn't put the diff breather on in the first place. So depending on the vehicle, sometimes this is something you can do yourself, sometimes it's something you really need to take it to your motor mechanic to do. He may have to drop the cross member to get down to the top of the gearbox so he can get a really, really good seal in there. So yep, good thing to do, you're on the right tram. Just as your diffs are worth thousands of dollars, so is your gearbox and transfer box gears. For the sake of, whatever it's going to cost you to have them fitted, this can potentially save you thousands and thousands of dollars. So yeah, well worth doing breathers, really is.
For asking that question, you've won yourself a Piranha Clamp It. All entries go into the running for the Wholesale Automatics full automatic transmission kit, including a heavy-duty valve body, converter lock-up switch and temperature gauge. A Lightforce HID 50-watt set of 170mm strikers. The Black Widow premium awning, and the RFI antenna kit.
Driver ready? Ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
The Lightforce Blind Man's Run was next on the agenda. The simple short course looked easy enough, but with the driver blindfolded and relying only on advice from the navigator, it was far more challenging than expected. A number of curse words, threatened divorces and frustrated drivers did nothing to dampen the laughs, mainly from the onlookers, as this stage took its toll. Entertained the teams and tested their communication skills.
50 points if you knock the peg past 45 degrees.
I'll be happy if we get around.
And we're still in the same car.
Right! No, that way, right!
That's right.
Right! Yeah, straight. My side, my side, my side. Go straight, go straight, go straight, go straight.
Oh, very good fun, mate. Excellent.
The DP Chips Sand Power Challenge was set as stage 4 for the morning. In the same location as last year, a long, tight and twisty course was set that snaked in and out of the creek a number of times. Deep and choppy sandy corners, sharp step-ups and drop-offs, the odd side angle, and a dash of washouts made this stage an exhilarating sprint, and for many the most popular stage of the day.
Yeah, it was a bit of a gosh, mate.
Hi guys, I'm David Brickhill from Kaymar 4-wheel drive, and here we are once again at the Eldee Easter Event, and what a sensational time. It's been fantastic. Really hot the first couple of days setting up and all that, but here we're day one of the challenges. We've just got through the morning stages and they've been sensational. All nice and smooth, a couple of little incidents here and there, but a lot of fun and a great time had by all. The courses this morning have all run on time, which is really good to see, with a lot of people having a great time. Some of the special stages, there's some fast, there's some slow, and some really good stages for everyone to enjoy getting all the way through. It was great to see 42 starters this morning, and we had a lot of really interesting people coming along, and very much first timers that have never done anything like this whatsoever. It was great to see them all come along and enjoy Easter in the outback. Now it's off to have some lunch to get ready for the afternoon special stages.
Stage 5 and the final for the morning was the Kaymar Paddy Melon Podiums. Marshalled by David Brickhill from Kaymar, this novelty stage simply required drivers to pass down the right-hand side of the course as their navvy placed paddy melons onto PVC posts, turn around and come back along the left flank picking up the same melons. What made the stage tough was the height of the posts. Ranging from half a metre to over 2 metres, the sight of teams leaning and stretching out of their vehicle windows was comical, let alone the number of dropped melons.
At the Kaymar Paddy Melon special stage, we've had a lot of fun, from pregnant ladies to young kids hanging out the sides having fun with mum and dad in their car, and that's what this whole Easter event's about, is getting the kids out here and having a lot of fun. And we've had that with the paddy melons falling off, people having to get back into their cars, mums and dads not talking to each other, and even friends are all helping each other out. And that's what it's all about, is having a really good time with the family and getting down here to Eldee Station for Easter in the outback.
Does your diesel smoke, lack power or have poor fuel economy? Then you need the Berrima Diesel treatment. Fine-tuning diesels since 1956, the Berrima Diesel technicians are Australia's leading diesel wizards. From a turbo installation to a high-tech dyno tune, when you think diesel, think Berrima Diesel. Visit thedieselexperts.com and make an appointment for more power, more torque and better fuel economy. Driving an automatic four-wheel drive off-road can be downright dangerous. But for all you auto owners, help is now at hand. The auto experts at Wholesale Automatic Transmissions now offer complete 4x4 and off-road kits for most popular four-wheel drives. If you need to improve your towing capabilities, need more control for descents, or just want your auto beefed up for improved performance, then contact Wholesale Automatic Transmissions and they'll ship what you need worldwide. Check the website for details. If you drive a four-wheel drive with or without a dual battery kit, then it's time to upgrade. Modern vehicles and modern battery technologies require smart electronics, and the Piranha Off-Road Products DBE 140 dual battery controller has all the smart grunt you will need packed into an affordable and tiny package. Priced at just $170, the Piranha DBE 140 is the smart choice in dual battery management. For more information on how you can stay charged, visit piranhaoffroad.com.au.
Our first entry is this 80 series, climbing out of one of the many river crossings in the Victorian High Country. It's not only great in the bush, but it's also a daily driver. This sure looks like a great way to spend a day, or even a week. The GU Patrol is parked for this shot at Sandy Point on Fraser Island. Now this is a great looking 80 series, fully decked out to tackle any track, and it certainly did on this day trip to Warburton. Even though this Pajero is pretty much stock, it had no trouble recovering the Patrol stuck on one of Queensland's beautiful beaches. And our last photo this week is this very tidy looking GU Patrol, out and about at the Pinnacles in Western Australia.
If you've just seen your photo, be the first to email Danny at your4x4.com.au and you'll win the Projector DC20 12V to 12V charger. All photos go into the major draw of a Kaymar rear bar, a Berrima DP chip and a Travel Buddy oven. Check the website for full details. Stages 6, 7 and 8 all sat around the northern side of the Eldee Cafe. The teams were all lined up for the 2-hour GPS run, and then parts of the line peeled off into either Stage 6 or 7. Stage 6, Borby Scrub Run, was marshalled by Peter Lee Smith from ARB. The bunted course cut through the prickly scrub was a seemingly quick, fun and easy sprint, but a twist had every team on the edge of their seats. A random number of ARB 4Bs were hidden along the course. In trees, behind bushes and on the ground, teams were required to count the number of 4Bs as they raced the stage. Highest points went to the fastest times, but penalties were accrued for the number of missed 4Bs. So generally speaking, the faster they went, the more they missed.
Good afternoon everyone, I'm Peter Lee Smith from ARB Corporation. We're here this weekend with 4-wheel drive TV. Simon's been at us for a couple of years now to come up here and be a part of it as a major sponsor of the event. I'm glad I took him up on his kind offer. It's the second year that ARB's been involved in this event. From all reports last year, everyone seemed to have a great time. A lot of people taking the opportunity to revisit this year, which is great to see. And we hope that we have another great year and we get a lot of people back for next year.
"100 metres away from Stage 6, the Manel Motors ARB Penrith stump-up was in full swing. Nick and Kaz Manel were in charge of this short stage, where the fastest teams were getting through in around 30 seconds and the slowest in over 2 minutes. The stage simply comprises 2 offset stumps protruding around 25 centimetres out of the ground. Without any outside assistance, the driver must first place his front tyre onto the right-hand stump, hold the vehicle still for a split second, reverse off and repeat the process on the left-hand stump with the front left tyre. Sounds simple enough, but it was far more challenging for some than others.
G'day, I'm Nick from Manel Motors. We've come up with a family with my wife Karen and son Dom, and it's a great family event. Looking forward to running a few stages and helping where we can, and hopefully everything will run smoothly. We've come up here with Simon and Miranda. Been great to be involved, have Stephen and Naomi have us here. It's a great property, great accommodation, powered sites, pretty well whatever you're after, or just plain bush camping. If you're interested in getting out and seeing the outback, get out here, Eldee Station. It's a great spot and a great place to be. This is the second time they've run this event. 6 months ago, we're talking to Simon and Miranda about it, and they invited us up here and asked us to get involved, and it's been a pleasure to sponsor the event.
With the car leaving every minute on the minute, the 2-hour HEMA Outback GPS run, Stage 8, was in full swing. Far tougher this year, there were 6 locations to scout, plus a secret checkpoint that required you to visit 2 other extra points first. To keep the competitors on their toes, 43 4x4 questions were included in the paperwork to be completed before they returned. During this challenge, the teams travelled a number of kilometres across the property, putting their 4x4 and navigation skills to the test. For many, the morning's map reading tutorial with myself paid off here, and the majority of teams relished the opportunity to explore the property, experience the outback, and enjoy 2 hours of medium-level four-wheel driving across some amazing terrains.
Hi, I'm Wal from HEMA. We've had a terrific time, Linda and I, here representing HEMA Maps and our navigator, and meeting all these wonderful people, having such a great time, and what a great family atmosphere it is. And we'll definitely be sending someone back here next year. I hope it's me.
We've certainly seen some awesome stages here at Eldee Station, and viewers, there's still plenty more to come. But unfortunately we've run out of time this week, so we're going to save the big finale for another episode. Make sure you tune in next week to see Simon Christie out here at the Eldee Easter Event, right at Eldee Station in the beautiful Australian outback.